Hello everyone, I am so happy you are here. Today is Halloween and as per tradition on this channel it's pumpkin carving time. It's not really a tradition, but I guess it's something I wanna do every year. Not only that, after the whole carving process, my boyfriend makes some amazing pumpkin soup and it's just something to look forward to each year. Here is my pumpkin. We always go with a medium-sized one since I found them cuter. Last year I did a poll on Instagram where you could pick a pumpkin design, but this year I wanted to do something different, something special and unique. And one night I got an idea. Why not carve something Lolita themed, since I feel like I have been really into EGL and Lolita fashion this year. Like maybe a baby logo or angelic pretty or something. But then I got an even better idea. Why not Usa Kumya from Baby the Starshine Bright? It's a great idea, but how will I create those long ears? So instead I decided to carve Kumya pumpkin. It doesn't have long ears and its design is pretty easy to carve, so why not? For those who don't know, Kuma and Usa Kumya are mascots from the brand Baby the Starshine Bright. I have been really obsessed with their dresses recently, so yeah, I can't afford the real Kuma, so instead I will carve that bear into a pumpkin and eat it. Before we start, I really wanted to show you my Halloween present from my boyfriend. It's a teapot set that includes a mug and a teapot, of course, and this spoon holder thingy where you can rest your spoon. I personally don't really like this thing. It would be better if they included a plate, but anyways, it's very pretty with this bed on top and it's stackable, so it also looks nice on your shelf. And I forgot to mention, it's from Killstar. I think their home and kitchenware stuff is really cool, but it's very expensive for what it is. Okay, now back to the pumpkin. First I sketch the design on the pumpkin. Kuma has a very simple design, it's just I don't know how we will carve the eyelashes, since they are pretty thin, maybe we have to draw them on at the end. We decided the face alone is too easy and I feel like challenging myself this year, so we decided also to carve a headpiece. You could put your own headpiece on it and call it a day, but not here. We do things the hard way. I think Kuma has a hood on her head with some ruffles that do look like a headpiece, but for simplicity I went with the crisscross ribbon pattern with the bows on each side. And then we started carving. There were a lot of triangles to carve one by one. It took quite a while and you have to be very careful not to cut too much. This is how it looks now. After all those triangles, we started cutting the lace or ruffle. First we cut a long rectangle Then we added some squiggles randomly in between. Usually boyfriend would do most of the hard work, but this time it was different. Either I was stronger or the pumpkin was softer this year, but I did mostly everything myself. And the other reason for that was because my boyfriend cut his right hand finger very deeply. Well, he said it was okay, but it was a pretty deep wound. It was very scary and I might be overreacting, but it's okay. Luckily he is left-handed. Also this year I was using craft knife, I think that's how you call them, and it was much easier to do intricate shapes with. I personally would love to own Kuma or Usa Kumya in the future, but in the black and red color version. But I feel like they don't re-release them as often, and there is also Kitty Kumya, which is very cute. But I think it's only with red polka dot ribbon, which is okay. I am pretty sure you can replace them easily. If anything, I would love the kitty the most, then the bear, and then the rabbit. I am not a big rabbit or bunny girl. But maybe next year. Currently there is a big unemployment issue going on, and I am not exempt from it. They did reduce my hours barely to anything, which is very bad, but at least I have a bit more time for you. Here you can see me wiping down the marker. I will draw the eyes later, since I wasn't too happy about the placement. To do the eyes, first I cut down a small square, then I just put the knife in and spin it around so it shapes into a circle. It's almost done. I managed to carve the eyelashes somehow. All I need to do now is the bear ears. We will cut a hole for the candle, and with that excess pumpkin we will cut the ears out. Maybe if you have a bigger pumpkin, you could cut a bigger hole in the back and use that for the bunny ears. The ears will be attached with toothpicks. I did the same thing in my first ever Halloween pumpkin carving video. By the way, do you like my new red curtains? I finally replaced the pink ones. In my bedroom I have the same ones, just in black. Maybe I should do a room or apartment tour in the future. Let me know if you would be interested in that. Now we scoop the inside. This is the worst part, it just looks so icky. But it's okay, after this shot, boyfriend did the rest off camera. She cute. The headpiece turned out better than I imagined. You can also decorate it with your hair bows or headpiece, just mine is a bit too big. I am so proud of myself. There are some mistakes here and there where I cut too deep, but you can barely see it, so it's fine. Now I am even more excited to taste this Kuma. Oh yeah, let's see how it looks in the dark. Now the stars are shining bright tonight. Anyways, that's it for the video. I am so happy I could celebrate another Halloween with you, and I hope there will be many more to come. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and bye bye!